Welcome to another video, and as you can see here, I try to experiment with that tiny little bench press we have in that gym. I try to add this little mat. I actually bought this mat. It's a piece of a puzzle. It's like 8 or 10 pieces that comes together, and it creates a small mat with which I put the arm lifting stuff on, so I don't rest there on the floor. So there's no noise. I don't want to bother anybody because it's an apartment on the third floor we live in. I tried to use it because this is a bench. This bench is obviously not a powerlifting bench. It's not a, I guess it's not a proper bench press. You don't need to be a powerlifter to be able to bench press properly. For the record, this is my first warm up set. I usually do a couple, and I do high reps. This is for 50 reps. I usually do 2 sets of 30. Well, that's just, that's for reference how I start my warm ups. I want to put some blood in the tendons. Tendons and ligaments are, part of the body which they don't get that much blood flow. They have very restricted blood flow, and since I got all the issues, especially with the right arm, I try to take good care of it before I put weight on the bar. That's 225. I'm still warming up. The goal for today, it's Tuesday night right now. It's Tuesday morning almost. Wednesday morning, sorry. The goal for Monday evening, I benched on Monday evening. What is that? That's 115 kg. That's about 253, 255 pounds for the record. We got 130. So the goal, as you will see very soon, was 145 kg for 5, which I have never done before. And this is the co-owner of the gym, Stathis Apostolou. They're ultra nice to me. Always try to accommodate. My issue was at that session that his hands were on the bar. Of course, he's not taking not even 100 grams. That's why you can see me here. I said, please don't put your hands on the bar. And he probably thought I wasn't gonna make it. That's why I stopped at 4 reps, and you can see him swinging his hand as in, nah, you had that. That was super easy. I don't expect. He's a combat sport. He's an expert in boxing, kickboxing, striking. They're training kids, dozens of kids downstairs. So I don't expect everybody to be like a powerlifting expert. At the same time, that kind of killed me. As in, get your hands off the bar. I didn't expect him to remember because he didn't spot for me for months, but it did affect me. That's why I stopped, because I wanted to be ultra clean reps. That's my pet peeve. But aside from that, I know that he didn't take any weight from the bar. Anyway, that seemed easy. I'm happy with it. Afterwards, I decided to do close grip. That was my tricep exercise for the day. I know it's a compound. It should be. It tends to be an isolation exercise. But for the days, since I haven't done it in a long time, combine a smaller, like a lighter compound after my heavy compound. So I did 6 sets of 8. Five sets of 8. 2 sets worth with 225 or 100 kg. 2 sets worth with 90 kilograms, which I honestly can't remember. I think it's about 200 pounds. I think, yeah, it's a little less, 195, I think. And the two sets of those of 8, and then the 5th set is with 80 kg, which is light. As you can see, it's getting easier, but of course my triceps are getting trashed. And what I did at that last set is something I've never done, which is a huge amount of workload, as you can imagine. It was heavy work with a lot of volume afterwards, which is what ultimately made me break through that damn plateau that I had in the bench for 7 fucking years. And I did that weight for the last 6th set. I did that for 20 reps. I really had to grind through that last rep. I think this is the set right here. I think this is for 20 reps. The meet was canceled, like I mentioned in the previous video. Whoever's watching, I was not super disappointed, but all that fucking preparation and again since October. Of course, very unlucky events happened earlier this year. Good people died, and of course they will be sorely missed, and they are being sorely missed. It affected everybody. It affected everybody's training. It's not like I'm the only guy, obviously. But this is the 3rd contest, and I did 3 preparations. This was it was like 6-7 weeks time. The other 2 were complete, about 3-month preps, and I competed once with 3 preparations. And my body kind of starting to, I'm not saying I'm losing strength, but everything kind of starting to feel heavy. So I'm gonna rest next week. I'm gonna take next week off and probably max out next Saturday, which was going to be that I think it's June 11th was gonna be my competition, and I'm gonna probably max out in the bench press and the deadlift. I hope there will be somebody there. Probably I'm gonna have a couple of kids to side spot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.